This movie starts in the year 2019 when the Indian government removed Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir, and due to this constitutional change, citizens will be able to use their land just like Indian citizens. Many people in Pakistan are very angry with this, but one of them was a Pakistani citizen who was also in the army there. He was very angry. He also had brain cancer, but he wanted to take revenge from India before dying in any way. When I and Kashmir were angry due to this constitutional change, so a Pakistani soldier named General Kadri joined a terrorist organization named Outfit X. The owner of that terrorist organization was named Jim. Jim was earlier in RO, which is India's secret agency. He had destroyed some plans of some terrorist pirates a long time ago, due to which Jim and his wife and child were kidnapped, and Rs 10 crores were demanded from the Indian government. But government tried to save his family without dealing with them. But then his wife and child were killed, but Jim somehow manages to save his life and escapes from there. But the Indian government thinks that Jim has died, along with his entire family. That is why the Indian government gives him the Veer Award and pays tribute to him. But Jim is alive and starts hating his country because he considers his country and the government of the country responsible for the death of his wife and child. And after that, he formed this terrorist organization along with some other soldiers and foreign people. The work of this terrorist organization was to carry out heavy missions by taking money, and now when Pakistan has met soldier Jim, he is happy because Jim wanted to take revenge from the Indian government for a long time and was looking for a right opportunity, and when he meets and tells against India, he gets the chance. That is why he decided to take revenge from the Indian government. But Jim's plant was very big and it was going to take a lot of time. The members of this terrorist organization were planning to carry out at a scientific conference to be held in Dubai, in which the President of India and two scientists were going to attend. What kind of mess was Outfit X trying to create with that? When the Indian colonel comes to know about this news, he feels that the terrorist organization is planning to attack the Indian president. That is why he increases the security of the Indian president a lot. But despite this, Pathan goes to Dubai with his team to avoid any trouble. But the terrorists do not attack the president and kidnap both the Indian scientists. Then Pathan arrives there and tries to save both the scientists. But in this attempt, one of Pathan's companions dies. Despite this, Pathan fights him and tries to save the scientist. But he is able to save only one scientist, and Jim takes the other scientist with him. After this, Pathan and his team return to India and find out about Jim's companions who were killed in an encounter with a Dubai. So Pathan finds out that the money was sent to the dead soldier a few days ago by a female doctor from Pakistan. Her name was Rubina. He comes to meet her in Spain, but Jim's soldier catch him. She was the agent, EC, which is spy agency, of Pakistan government. Rubina was currently working for that terrorist organization. Actually, Jim had to get a job done from Pathan, which only he could do. That is why he had laid a trap for Pathan, in which Pathan got trapped. After that, Jim asks him to join his organization, but he refuses. Then Jeev orders his companions to kill Pathan and leaves from there. But Rubina defeats Jim's men and takes Pathan away from there. Ravina tells Pathan that Jim wants to get something called Raktbij, which is found in Moscow city of Russia. Raktbij means seed of blood. Rubina tells him that before he gets the blood vessel, we have to reach the blood vessel so that it is not misused. Then they go to Russia and start trying to steal it. It was kept in a very safe container. After this, both of them together steal Raktabuj. But then Rubina takes Raktabuj and runs away after deceiving Pathan. Actually, Jim knew that Pathan will not help him so easily. That is why he took the help of Rubina to deceive Pathan and get his work done. After this, the Russian police catches Pathan and interrogates him, and an agent is sent from India to present India's side in this matter, and she is the same one who is the head of Pathan's agency.
She votes in favor of punishing Pathan in Russia, and at the same time she also tells Pathan through
Russian police did not want to kill him in an encounter train, and they were about to do so. Tiger comes there and saves him from the police and escapes. If you want to know who Tiger is, then there is an English explanation of Tiger 3 on our channel. You can go and listen to it. Tiger is also a raw agent. After that, Tiger goes to India and Pathan hides somewhere in Russia until he finds out everything about Blood Beach and the Pakistani terrorist organization. In this way, 2 years pass, and then Pathan comes to know that a special man of the gym has gone to Africa to buy a missile. Pathan stops him from buying it and kidnaps him and brings him to Russia and interrogates him. But he does not know where Jim is right now and what he is going to do with the missile. Meanwhile, Pathan comes to know through a Pakistani raw agent that Rubina is currently in Paris, and he goes to Russia and gives this news to Pathan, and Pathan goes to Paris and meets Ravina, because Rubina purposely came in a CCTV camera so that Indian raw agents can find her and she can meet Pathan. Then Rubina tells Pathan about Jim's entire plan and says that Racked Beach is actually a virus of smallpox. Although the mark of the smallpox has been erased and its vaccine has also been made long ago, but he wants to attack somewhere by making the vaccine more dangerous through scientific experiments. It is a biological weapon. That is why he kidnapped that Indian scientist, and he also kidnapped scientists from many other corners of the world and made Racked Beach very dangerous. Jim was going to drop the virus on some city in India through a missile. Rubina wants to support Pathan. She says that she had no idea that Jim was going to do something like this. She has now come to know that along with a Pakistani soldier, he wants to attack a city in India with this virus. The government also does not know this, so now she wants to support Pathan. After this, when Jim comes to take the virus, Pathan reaches there with his soldier. He understands that Rubina has betrayed him and has joined Pathan. That is why he runs away with the virus. The virus was kept in 2 circular containers, one of which is found by Pathan and the other by Jim. Pathan takes these containers to the highest officer of the Indian military and gives it to him for investigation. As soon as the team of Indian scientists opens its first, viruses spread to those scientists, and in a short while the condition of those scientists starts deteriorating very fast. Then, to prevent the virus from spreading, they lock you in a room and shoot each other one by one. Seeing all this, Pathan was broken from inside. Actually, this was Jim's trick. He intentionally let Diane touch the container so that those scientists die and went to attack with the real virus. After this, Jim makes a video call to the Indian government and tells them that the Indian military will have to get out of Jammu and Kashmir within 24 hours. Otherwise, he will drop his army in some city of India. Then Pathan and the Indian army come to know that they were preparing to launch a missile on India from Afghanistan, and after reaching there, Pathan captures both Jim and General Kadri. After that, Rubina kills General Kadri and Jim starts running away in a vehicle, and Pathan movie starts chasing him in a vehicle. After that, when Rubina checks the missile, she finds out that there is no virus in it. Then the Indian army finds out that the virus is kept in a container in an Indian plane, which is about to land in Delhi. So the Indian army launches a missile behind the plane. There are a lot of people in the plane, so there will be chaos in the whole country. He takes the remote and stops its timing. After this, Pathani blasts it, and in this way all people in plane are safe. After this, we see that Indian Colonel Pathan is called back to India, and he is included in the row. If you like any of them, please like and share and subscribe to our channel to listen to such English explained movies. Thank you for watching.